Welcome in. We are going to try some Yakuza for the first time ever. I am very excited to try out this franchise. I've heard a lot of good things. So let's just jump right into it. Whoops. Hi, Nevik. Yep, Kiryu is here. Down just a little bit in my ear. So let me know if the audio is okay. I think I should still be louder than it, because I do have some audio ducking on. Catchy song to start this off. Oh, bowling, darts, pool, and disco. Mahjong, CeeLo, or poker. Okay. I didn't realize there's multiplayer in this game at all, but let's just fix the camera first. Just put that pile. Okay. Normal's fine. Don't want to make things too hard on myself for mainly story playthrough.
この町で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
Okay.
Amy ちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までね。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよ、これ。おい、てめえ、ぶつかっといて何しかとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れってんだよ。土下座しろ、土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。あ？いや、そのどうもすみませんでした。
よ、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はい、これ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
で、これは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
鳥藩が常識のこのご時世、安
Interesting
い
how
取
it's
り分
like
でやってもらってんだ。
comic book style
普通なら
framing,
本職の人
but
にこんな安い額の取り立て
still
頼め
with
ない
the
からね。
full
でも
models, just not
同年代のガキどもが
Complete animation
万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。
like normally something like this would just be
ちょっと
illustration.
ぎ。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるには うちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を
There
巻き
is no
戻せ。
turning back. That's why you have 7 more games, presumably.
答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
Okay, do I get gameplay now? Not quite. Building up. Oh, opening credits, so. Okay. Chapter 1, Bound by Oath. Wait, was that the same now loading font as Sonic? Where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Nostalgic for the 80s. Okay, that's just a tip. We're gonna pause for just one, or after this.
早く金貸せって後で返すっつって
Come on, hand over the money. I told you I'd pay you back when I can, didn't you? But you wouldn't. Please, just leave me alone.
ごちゃごちゃうるせ
Quit
え
your
んだ
whining,
よ
nerd.
いい
Just
から
fork
さっ
over
さ
your
と
wallet.
出せ
Please, somebody help me.
誰か助けて
Running shakedowns on our turf? Someone needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid.
なんだよ
What do you want? This ain't a show.
それ
Wait, are you sure he's not Yakuza?
バカ
So what if he is? He's our age. If he's Yakuza, he's probably just an errand
どう
boy.
せ下っ端だろ
お前ら
You guys new in
こ
town?
の町に来んのは初めてか。
え
What if we
だ
are?
ったらなんだよ
ここらはうち
My
の
family
国の
runs
島
this
な
part
ん
of
だな。
Kamachuro. If you were regulars, you'd know
情報
it
が含ま
better
れている連中なら
than to do anything
こ
stupid
の
here.
辺りでバカはしね
なんだと
Excuse you?
ヤクザが偉
What's
そ
a
うに
piece of Yakuza
説教されてん
trash?
じゃねえぞ
Get off lecturing us. one, two. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, two more times. Triangle during a square combo to do a finishing blow. Yellow gauge on the top left is health. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, cool, they've all got health bars. Okay, it feels pretty solid.
おお相変わらず容赦ねえな
錦
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから
Kept me waiting so long as beginning to think I'd been set up. Kiryu. Ah, that's the last half. That's my line. You were so late I had to find a way to kill time. You're picking fights to kill time. Go get a massage, be an adult for once, and do something for your health. Not interested. Uptight's what you are. Whatever. Let's get to the drinking then. Going all night tonight, right? Right? Sure.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
Huh?
Huh?
いや、
No, I mean,
この度
I
は
wanted to say
お日柄もなく
thanks for coming.
行くぞ錦
Let's go, Nishiki. I'll admit, though, you're finally starting to look the part. Pretty convincing Yakuza. You've done with collections today, right? Yeah. Good. That should put Kazuma-san's mind at ease a bit. Ha, didn't know about that. But he always knew all I could do was fight. You're the one who's good at the dance.
お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな
Please, you see the times we're living in? You'd be crazy not to enjoy all this, bro. Learn to use your head a bit.
風間のおやつさんが無所から出
Once
て
New
く
Year
ると
rolls around, Kazama-san gets out of prison. I'll learn a few new tricks by then. Yeah? How about we start with those rags you're wearing? Huh? Try sporting a suit that runs 500 grand for once. Trust me, you'll see the world in a whole new light.
俺は服なんかどうでもいい
Fashion's not my thing. Besides, Kazuma-san never wore flashy clothes. You realize he's the family captain, right? Number 2 in the whole Dojima operation. You get to that level, you can wear whatever you damn well please. But for the rest of us, flashy is part of the business.
お前が最近
That
車買った
fancy
の
new
も
car you bought was just
その見える
business. Yeah, and that fancy lighter of mine too. She still haven't given back.
家借りてんならケチケチすんな
Want to play the rich guy? Stop being so stingy. You get what I'm saying, right? People see the expensive car, the designer jacket, and the gleam of that Dojima pin. They pay attention. Yakuza's only as good as his image. If you say so. I do say so. Take your buddy today. These squeaky clean idiots borrowing money just to blow on hits and booze. Nobody in this town gives a crap about substance. What you see is what you get. Fine, I get it already. Are we going drinking tonight, or are you going to keep ranting? Hell yeah, we're drinking. Well, say we mix things up at Pink Street tonight. I know a nice spot over there. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a sec because I do need to switch my sheets over to the dryer. But be right back. Okay, back. And let's go. Nothing in my inventory. %0 completion. That makes sense. No, it seems it's largely blocked off. Let's just follow. Ah, so many tutorial things. Use the phone booth. Okay. What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. I just need to sober them up a bit with my fist? Okay. This seems like the worst way to sober up. A bowling ball? God. Okay. Well, I hope they sobered up. Oh, okay, it worked. Cool. I guess violence is the answer. Must be your delicate touch. And some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan, and then my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. Ooh, sprint for longer distances, earning more cash after fights.
What?
Gotta punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess? Look, I helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all. Yeah, that's the point. That's the problem. Yeah, you want to talk alcohol? You're missing one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that. Yes, it seems you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Haha, don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Kiryu, what's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey, now. Hold up, wait, I got one more piece of advice for you. I've got a friend waiting for me. If you got something to say, make it quick. Oh, up for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. You want to spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What, like a gym membership? No. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself, literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. He's giving me a tutorial. Okay. Okay, got a flying kick now. That sounds pretty cool. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the woman and wine on a budget here. Huh. Investing in myself, literally. Never thought of that. Haha, bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, Kiryu! I'm coming! All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. Okay. So... What a weird old man. What's his deal? Some people on the street will try and pick a fight with you. Okay, so it's like Pokemon. Just don't cross eyes with anyone.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。何すんだよ。よかったじゃん。
Stay classy, Kamurocho. Ha, isn't that part of the draw? Sounds a perfect fit for the newly minted rich playboys this economy's churned out. I'm thirsty for booze and women, and Kamurocho's got both in spades. When did you start waxing poetic? Not that you're wrong. You impressed?
錦山くん。
よ
なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
あ？
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それはなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしんね
Is there an arcade right there?
店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
お前、ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのは
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。
You're a big important man with a big important image to uphold.
おめえもこの世界で
You'll
の
be
し
get
上げ
anywhere in
て
this world. You could stand to follow my lead a little.
でも
Guess you're just not the type, huh? I entered this life chasing after Kazama-san. You and I were just a couple of orphans. He took us in. I'd do anything to repay him, but all I can give is my life.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're fine just the way you are.
Hmm?
You keep pulling your weight under Kazama-san. Maybe he'll bring you up with him when he makes it really big. That's just as legit approach as mine. Just remember, you're technically not one of Kazama-san's boys. You're in the Dojima family. Why do you figure the old man didn't take us on as Kazama family men? Sure, the Dojima family's higher pecking order, but still. Doesn't matter. I'm sure he had his reasons. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyways, that's enough serious talk for one night. Let's get crazy on some karaoke, come on. Yeah, I did sign up for anything tonight. Oh, it's actually a rhythm game. Okay. Was not expecting that, but let's go? Question mark? Simple or lively interjections. Okay. Okay. Sing along, tambourine, maracas, clap. Sure. Oh God, what the... Ah. I was not expecting this at all. It was, interesting. Especially since I've had 2 fights up to this point. Not bad for a first try. I was a little pretty sloppy there. Entertain yourself 10 times. Okay. Remember you took karaoke so seriously. Hey, you're the one who said to get crazy. I was just trying to humor you. Sure, and you loved every minute of it. You sneak off and practice on the sly? You so do.
よせよ。
Come on, quit
そ
busting
ん
my
なわけね
balls.
えだろ。
それにしても
Well, that singing worked up an appetite. How about we move this party to the ramen shop?
行っとくか
You're hungry again? I'm still
俺は
full,
そん
man.
なに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえ
So,
か
you can watch me eat then.
天国圏でどうだ
Yeah, alright.
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
行くぞ
Okay, just one sec. Stop. Scene again. Okay. So... defeat an enemy with the last name Sega one time. Wait, can I go back and do more? Fine. Okay. Looks like I'm railroaded for a little longer. I can't just...
お来たなちゃんとついてこいよ
Oh, you can hold down R1.
前から思ってたけどよおめえいい声してるよな曲のチョイスは渋いけど
悪かったな。流行りの曲はよく知らねえんだ。
なら少しは勉強しろって流行りに遅れた男はモテないからな
そうか。
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。
かもなやっぱアイドルっつったら女だ最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ
おお、そうなんだ。
ああ帰ったらチェックしてみろよ案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな
さあ、
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして
お互い想像したくねえ姿。
That is a mental image I do not need. Okay. Barely touched that.
だからもう
I told
食え
you
ねえ
I
って言っ
wasn't
たろ
hungry.
大盛りなんか
So
頼め
you
よ。
buy me an extra large like an ass. Ah, quit whining.
それでも男
Gonna
が
wuss out?
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい桐生
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと
よくある話だろうが。
いやお前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおいお前マジか
いや
Crap, did it too
死ぬま
hard.
で殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくいかなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ俺が取り立てたやつだ。
おいお前本当に間違いねえのか 何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ？組か？
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
I'm gonna go call in. You think it's gotta be about what they were saying on the news, right?
お前、まずいことになったな。
This is bad.
いや、
Obviously screwed, but this also paints a giant target on Kazuma-san's back.
立場も危うくなる。
何？
What?
この不始末につけ
Who
込ま
needs
れち
to
まうっ
bring
て
him
ことだ。
down?
どういう意味だ？
How do you figure?
お前や俺がおやさんに
Everybody in
言
the
われたって
Dojima
ことは
family knows it was Kazuma-san who brought us in.
だからよ、
Means our screw-ups became his responsibility too.
おやさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが
What? But
俺
this
が
was
やっ
my
ちまったこ
mistake.
とだ。
He had
おや
nothing
さ
to
ん
do
は
with
関
it.
係ね
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。
Murder is a big deal.
おやさんの後釜に座ろうって
That's the
連中は
moral
間違いなくそ
of
こを
the
ついてる。
story.
堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いづいてる。火のないとこにな
How
ん
does
だ
that
よ。
sound?
何にしろ今は組に連絡するしかね
Yeah.
え。だろう。
そうか。そうだな。わかった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまねえ。
Okay, there should be a payphone around here. Oh, that's right. Payphones let you save the game. I should probably do that.
キリ。
あ、はい。クゼの兄貴、実は若頭。
そうか。
Is the game saved at all? I know they said use payphones to save. Okay, finally. That was an awfully long way to go until the first save. That was a full hour. Okay,
なんだ。
I don't feel like this bucket is plastic, but okay. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Okay, no point in an item box. I don't have anything in the inventory. Do a save. For some reason it seemed to do it twice. Okay.
おう、ずいぶん待たしてくれるじゃねえか。偉くなったもんだな。おう、キリ
ュ。申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
やっぱりてめえか。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。あの社長に頼まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだろ。もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。たかが30万程度の小銭の取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。 俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。肩切ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えば事は収まる。
俺に掴まれた。
なあ、殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとして、それより問題はあの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。
そうだな。面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
あの場所って。
とぼけんじゃねえよ。
おい、ゲリュウ。まさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやっさんの指示って。
聞かれたことだけに答
え。なんであの場所を選んだ？
それにチャカはどこで？
チャカ。
見つかった死体は痛めつけられた後、サはまだ公表してね。
本当ですか？だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。
もしその話が本当だとしたら。
はい。
と言ってるが、
嘘に決まってんだろ。たくわらぎしやがって。
おう、キリ。
Why stir up trouble there of all places?
金貸しからの指示だったんです。
The loan shark told me to do.
あの場所に相手を呼
So
び
to
つから。
call the mark there so I could use him to collect the cash.
今言ったこと。
That's the whole
間違い
truth?
ねえな。
ええ。
Yes, sir.
どうやら
Sounds like we'll need to ask this loan shark a few questions.
とはいえ、
Still doesn't change the fact that one of her boys was involved in the killing.
しかも場所が場
And
所
not
だ。
on top of it all,
このままじゃ
it's going to have
あっちの
repercussions
仕
on
事
that
に
other
支障が出ちゃう。
project.
どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
Do you think, Kuze?
答えは
Only one possible answer. We're in full motion cutscene now.
Look on
your faces, you're totally lost.
え
Yes, sir.
例の死体が見つかったあの場
So you
所は
found
な、
your dead guy in
あそこは
a complicated spot.
通
The empty
称
lot, they
殻
call
の
it.
一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかも
You
しれ
rank
ね
and
えが
file kids probably
堂
don't
島
know.
組長から俺ら
But the
柏
boss
原
gave a
さん
direct
3
order
人
to the three of us
に
Dojima
命令が出てたんだ。
lieutenants.
どんな手使って
He
も
wants that empty lot by
そ
any
の
means
殻の一
necessary.
粒を手に入れろとな。
殻の一坪。
An empty lot.
針の穴ほどの隙間
That
もない
pleasure
赤
district's
貝に
packed so tight you can fit
偶然
a
で
pin
きた
through
一
it,
つの
save one
町
hole.
だ。それを親父
The
が
boss
欲しがって
wants that land.
親が欲しがるも
And
の
the
を
boss
差し
says
出
he
す。
wants something.
それが子分の
It's our
金
job
額
to
だ
make sure
ね。
he gets it. Now that
その
passion's
場所
become a
で
murder
仇の
scene.
死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引い
That
ちゃ
kind of attention makes it a lot harder to us to make a move on the land.
ほんと困った
You see our problem now, yeah?
なあ、
それが
What's that got to do
お
with
やっさんとどん
Kazuma-san?
な関係が。
あの一坪には
So one other thing about
別
that
の
lot.
意味もあってな。堂島の親
Whoever
父に差
delivers
し出
it
したやつ
to
には
Dojima gets one
と
hell
って
of
お
a
きの
prize
褒
for
美が
its
用意され
trouble.
てる。
褒美
Prize.
おう、
Yeah, Kazuma's
不在
seat
の
now that he's
風間
gone.
頭の後、堂島組
Next captain of the
次期は
Dojima
私の
family.
ポストだ。
That little scrap land is a lot more than just an empty lot to us lieutenants. First, I figured this was Kazuma using you to try and make life harder for us. But judging by the look on your face, I get the feeling you had no idea. Hold on a minute, though. You're fighting for Kazuma-san's seat? Where does that leave him? Beats me. He's not much of a captain if he's in prison now when the family really needs him. Not to mention the sweet little kid he raised went on and knocked off a civilian. There's protocols for that. He had nothing to do with that. Besides, I didn't kill the guy. Tell it to the cops, kid. Not that they're going to make time to hear a Yakuza out. Turn yourself in by the end of today and leave your little finger behind. You're Yakuza. When you say goodbye to the boss, you gotta do it right. Looks like that loan shark set me up. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have a talk.
Hey.
Hey, boy. Oh, you're the old guy from last night. Finally! I've been searching for hours. For me? Eureka booze, you're wasted. Haha, this whole town's one big bar. It's made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night. Yeah, well, glad someone's having a good morning. You've got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. It's, I've just got a lot going on right now. Uh-huh. Well, alright. Anyway, I got a favor I wanted to ask you. Yeah? You mentioned you'd been looking for me.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks, I just need you to talk to a couple guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you, too. Huh? Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. All right, Gramps. Is this the kid?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My prize pupil. I'm sorry, pupil. The million yen loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? The tip I gave you the other day is worth at least that. Oh, besides, the debts of the master are the debts of, you. Like hell they are. And since when are you my master anyways? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I get hurt. Hey, boy. What now? You think you can take Big Bruno there in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. Doesn't really matter either way, because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Oh, so you think he'd beat you? I didn't say that. Look, if we're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt, you handle it. Yeah, that's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's bargain muscle, dime a dozen, bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you talking about? Hey, what's with all the whispering, boys? You paying, or does this get ugly? Told you this has nothing to do with me. Okay, alright. I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible, just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You wanna pay me double? Like I'm gonna buy that? You're drunk off your ass, old man. Oh, I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even, on one condition. Yeah? And what's that? You have your tank back there, fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, your 2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing. Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and he'd snap you like twigs. Nah, fight's gotta be one-on-one, rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. You want to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. That's just lovely. I'll tell you what, right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now. Okay, I'll go first then. Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this? He'll be fine. Just a little workout. You focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kimoji's moves. Seriously? And fight. That's rad. Hi, welcome in. Woo. Tired, gotta remember to eat before I do all this stuff. Moji, was it? What are those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that. Haha, he's fine. Told ya, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him.
No.
Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude, Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You wanna try and finish the job with those weak-ass punches? Ah, no. Kimoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling you around as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't ya, boy? Yeah, alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then. On to round 2, the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. Okay, so I've got different style. Ooh, quick steps. I like. Okay, I like this style. Oof. Yeah, this is really good music here. I've only been playing this franchise for like an hour now, but already a fan. I'm definitely intending to play through the other 7 or so games after this. Very clean. Name's Kiryu. Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Yeah, I figured it was pretty cool. It was a good enough spot to jump in. I heard either that or like 5 would be a decent spot. I know there are remakes of 1 and 2, which probably are also good. But yeah, I think 0 is a good starting point. Oh. There's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. I'm just, going to go 0 through 7. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? President? I figured he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. That's a building on Taihi. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'll play Kiwami 1 and 2 after this. But good to know. That takes care of that little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. Deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's kind of how our debt collection works. Haha, wow, it's a tough world, I tell ya. Well, I'd better get moving. Come on, Bruno, pick it up.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something. Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Well, people here call me Bacchus. And I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him, too. Those weren't moves in an amateur. What's his deal? Real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy. At Kimoji's job? He's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's a, whatchamacallit, a fisting artist. That seems a little food contest, but I'm assuming he means martial artist. Well, that's not really my scene. No, that ain't it. It's punch-out artist. Yeah, that. Punch-out artist. Hey, slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch-out artist? The customer pays a fee, then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. This is... Oh, cool. Yeah, the fighting style seemed like a good addition. I don't follow. This some new S&M thing? No, nothing like that. Come by and watch. If you got questions, I work at the Shichifuku parking lot. Yes. Kimoji-kun here's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. Shichifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I can't convince you to take on the world? The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it was? Oh, no. That's exactly what it was. You got potential most men can't even dream about. That world champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. There's no way to get out. You belong in the light, the spotlight, and I can get you under the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Yeah, okay, we just met. You're not going to change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it, I'll give up. For now, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody other than myself right now. But hey, maybe I'll see you around. Alright, my boy. Just steer clear of any dark alleys till then. You hear, no knives in those ribs, or bullets for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Bacchus. Apparently, the Toko president's in his office on Taihi Boulevard East. I'll start there. Very quick to get my laundry out and refill my drink. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back now. No unread messages. Okay, you can travel around town quickly using taxis. Cool. Try talking to Bob Utsunomiya, who you'll recognize by his unique appearance. What kind of DLC is there even for this game? I'm just curious. Not gonna buy any right now, I'm just... Okay. I'll look into that offline. I'll just go the wrong way. Let's save first. Okay. Oh. You got pocket tissues. I don't know what that means, but okay. Sorry. I'm getting a lot of tissues. Wait, huh? Is there someone? Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, is that a groin kick? Burgers? Can I eat burgers? Oh, fine. Okay. There's not much I can't get ready. I've got like no inventory. So I suppose maybe I've got enough money for another skill right now, but
俺が来んのは堂島組の桐生一馬だ。東郷クレジットの社長に。
I don't think I picked up any food.
うちの社長はあんた
I
に
know
会う
I'm
気は
like
ありま
half
せんよ
health right now.
桐生
But
さん。
じゃあお前ら半殺しにして。
この人数あ
ああ、こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。
clear a path. Oh, nice. Got a trophy for that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look up these soundtracks after I finish up today. I'll take the elevator. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of stuff there. Just taking a quick skim of what those are. I'm not going to intentionally go for that one. Okay. No way, how'd you make it here? It's just you and me now, Mr. President. Now we can talk about any interruptions. Talk about what? Don't waste time playing the fool. Why did you set me up? What are you after? Hey, stay where you are. Fine, I'll tell you everything. Just calm down a minute, okay? I don't know anything about any setup. I just did what I was told. He said I should have you collect the cash there in that back lot. And who was it that told you that? It was, It was you?
何の話だねえ社長さん桐生お前何やってんだよあ殺に実するように言ったはずだろ寝ぼけたことやってんじゃねえぞ
Ooh, that was a really strong punch.
ああやっぱちょっとなまってんな現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ社長さんちょっと外してもらえませんかこの若いのに説教しねえとなんねえもんでねごゆっくり 俺。うめえぞ、それ。
Oh, gotcha. That's really neat. No, no, that's very welcome. Thank you. I had no idea.
おめえと錦山は孤児なんだってな。風間の頭がやってる施設の出なんだろう。
I've heard a lot about this franchise, but I'm not too familiar myself with any of the details.
極道なんてまともに育ったやつの方が少ねえ。孤児だからって恥じる必要はねえぞ。ただな、風間の頭もえげつねえ真似をするよな。
どういう意味ですか？
What do you mean by that?
拾ってき
He
た
takes
ガ
in
キに
these
育
kids,
て
then he
た
owns them for life. He's got you and your boy, Nishikiyama, acting like human shields for him.
おめえと錦山。頭のためなら命も惜しくねえってよ。こういうの洗脳っていうのか。
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。あんたの話はさっぱり先が見えねえ。
桐生、お前風間の頭をスパイしろ。
何？
殻の一粒の話はしたな。それさえ手にするや俺が次の若頭、堂島組の跡目を。だがそのために必要なあの土地のある情報ってやつを檻の中の頭が握ってやがる。
ある情報？
ああ、お前そいつを頭から探り出せ。うまくやりゃ組での将来を俺が約束してやる。あの人はまさかお前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな。構成員25000の登場会、その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなりゃ大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡してやる。
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくか、もう先のねえ風間につくか、好きな方選べ。だが返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クゼな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが。
I'm thinking this is nearing the end of the chapter, which is probably a good wrap-up point for me today. Let's see
あんた
how
は
it
何
plays
も分かっ
out.
ちゃいね
ガキがこの俺を敵に回すのか。本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
覚悟ならありますよ。それが極道ってもんでしょうが。
Okay. Yeah, that is the Sonic 06 loading font. I know because I have it as my stream starting. I don't recognize the number. It's not his number, but that's got to be Nishiki calling. I'll find a phone and call him back. Find a payphone. It's also... Do I have anything to eat? Nope. Do I have abilities I can level up? Okay, so this game, maximum health does not heal you, like some max health ups do. That's fine though. Let's unlock these two. I probably shouldn't have wasted all that. I'm not gonna be able to like buy food. Okay, let's beat these guys up. Oops. Okay. Get to the save point. I think we will probably just call it there for today. But I'll definitely be back to this soon. Not immediately, because I know Sonic Colors Ultimate is coming in tomorrow, and I did want to get that on the schedule. Also, whenever the fight stick buttons come in, I do want to try out Umbrella and Skullgirls and a little bit of Guilty Gear, but I will be back to this very soon. So we'll let this play out and then saves. Up.
なんでお前そんなとこに今柏木さんと会って話してるなんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよなんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやつさんの片腕だなるほどなそれよりお前のもう堂島組のいろいろそいつは直接分かった実はなお前クゼの兄貴からさ俺もすぐそっちにも
Okay. Get to the office, but what I actually want to do is just save. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a nice day too. And thank you for the follow. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up, but I'll be back to this soon. Thanks and have a great rest of the day.